oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I actually got one. I actually got myself a Lego Mjolnir, a complete set, which is Lego 76209, and it is big, and it is beautiful, and it is too big for this camera shot. What am I going to do about this? One moment, please. Right, I think that's probably the best I'm going to do to get it in this camera shot, but here it is. Thor's Hammer 76209. I already said that before, and it is beautiful. And I've been sitting on this set for a little while, as you can tell by this dust that's accumulated. But today's the day I'm going to put it together and see its magnificent form. And I'm really looking forward to this. But before I begin, I'd like to address some concern over my Lego building videos. A concerned viewer out there was saying that Grax Bishop, you don't have to do all these in one sitting. You can take your time, you can break it down into building sessions, and you don't have to do it all in one sitting. And in fact, I insist, Grax Bishop, that you do not do it all in one sitting. So, dear viewers, join me as I build this Lego Thor Hammer set in one sitting, in one go. And judging from my previous builds on my previous YouTube videos, that will probably take me about 2 hours. So, let's begin. Let's start the clock. 979 sets. 979 pieces. That's the word I'm looking for, but enough flapping of gums. The seal is broken. Let's open this up. Ooh. Okay. Here comes the book, and it comes in its own bag. That's rather interesting. I'll take a look at that. But how many bags have we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bags. It is a 11 bag set, and let's just put this aside over here. Okay. So that's bag number 1. That's also bag number 1. Okay, don't fall over there. Just stay there and behave. That's fine. Interesting, a couple of these bags have the same numbers. Let's open up the book. Well, you know, nothing else in the box. It's lost all its resale value now. Blah blah blah, etc., etc. It's quite a big old involved book right here, and it is weighing in at about 116 pages. Oh, that's tiny compared to the other stuff I've done, but let's not waste any more time. Let's go on to the first bag. Oh, in fact, this tells you roughly how it's all going to go, and I'll roughly pay attention to that now. So it looks like I'm starting with the handle, then the handle, then the head, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so number 1. Just going to put that down there for now, just to try and create more space. Okay, so let's begin. You know what? I'm going to leave that there for now because I can imagine it being really fiddly. I say that, but you know, there's one bit I need from here, and look at all these loads and loads of these little pieces here. It's going to be interesting. Let's see. What's going on here? It's long. It's the shaft, isn't it? Okay. So we got that. Then we got that. Bang. Looking at this, it looks like there's going to be lots of repetitive bits, and this handle is merely the beginning. I'm going to do this 9 times. I'm going to build 9 more of these sets. There's one down. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. Seven. Eight. And 9. All 9. So how does this connect to here? Looks like that. Looks like that. And then we grab one of these, and here we go. 1. Is that right? Okay. Yeah, okay, that looks about right. No, it doesn't. It's supposed to be like that. So that bit there lines up with this bit, which lines up with this bit, which lines up with this bit, and so on and so forth. Yep. Okay. There you go. So far, so good. Time for something which is what? Not here? Ah, okay, here we go. So all of these long bits are from here, which is marked bag. But I'll just keep them all in the bag for now. We'll get started with this bit here. And then we will pull one of these out when I need it. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, there's that one. And then this one goes, here we go. Oops. Okay, it looks like we repeat this pattern a few more times. Goes here. I hope this is right, because if this is wrong, I am a little bit... Well, we'll find out. Last piece. Looks right, and I have to do this twice. Okay. Okay. Let me take this, which was originally like that. Oh, it's coming apart here, but that's okay because that's why we put this on, to reinforce the handle. Okay, let's... Alright, I see this is going to be a little bit fiddly, so let's try separately. There's that one. Careful. Careful. Okay. Just going to move this light a little bit. Proper professional. this is... Okay, this bit is really tricky. So, okay, so that is right. It's just not as solid as I thought it was going to be. Why is that? Is that... Okay, so let's just try doing it bit by bit. So okay, no, that's not right. Okay, so if I just all right, let's just try this again. So we could put this here, and it goes like this, and then like this, and then like the... Oh, sugars. Oh no, I'm starting to... Oh! Follow the pattern. Right, so... This isn't even the right pattern. So it's like this. Okay. So then, is it like this? And then, like this. And then... Oh, what's going on? Have I missed a bit? I think I'm supposed to put this on here. That, I guess. Okay, let's go back to this. So judging by this, that goes on like that. Okay, yeah. And then this looks solid. Yeah, okay, so that's that. But I think if I can get one side solid, then the other side will be fine. Or maybe I should just try this. If I lay this down here, line this up like this. So that looks like it sticks out a bit like that, so that's fine. And then let's try and force it here. Okay, so there is a gap being created here. So you can't make it a solid, flat connection, but that's not a problem. Okay, so if I'm just going to have to do this bit by bit. Okay, this isn't ideal, but I guess it works. And the last bit here, I'm hoping that I haven't missed any of it. Get that last connection there, and I think that's one. And then we grab the other one. So this was down like this. This one has to be up like this, with the white bit on top. So this should be easier to slot into place. So keep that there. And there you go. Yeah, this side is much simple, much more easy to click into place, and that's it. Right. Bit tricky, but not the worst I've ever had. Okay, so Very interesting stuff. Lots of structure. No, that's fine. Structural reinforcements with these little angle bits. Yep. And imagine all these bits on the side, these holes, are connectors for the circular shaft of Mjolnir. So we get this, like that, and this should clip into this gap right here, like so. And I think I'm getting close to the end of the first bag. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Did I? Am I missing a bit? Did I? What's going on here? I think. Oh, I got a horrible feeling I might have used one of those cream squares accidentally earlier on. Okay, let's just take this apart and just double check to make sure I haven't done anything screwy. Alright, so there's that. Then goes to that, which goes to this and this, which goes to there, which goes to there, there. And there's supposed to be a bit here, and I've got a bad feeling. I might have pinged that spot, pinged it elsewhere, or it's already used it somewhere else. I can't visually see. Or is it? Ah, I think it's here. What is that supposed to look like? So if I take this bit off and I turn it around here, yes, here it is. This is the bit I accidentally stuck on. Phew. Now, which one did I take off? I think it was this one. Okay. Then, which looks like this. Yes, okay. We then switch this around to here and we put this. Yes. Lovely. Oh, that could have been a lot worse. So now, go back to here. go back to this, which then goes to here, 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 and here, which this goes on to this. I suspect that this is the hammer bit, this is the head, and this is the shaft. So it's going to be a big, mighty beast. Okay, so I go back to this. Back to the bag of long bits. I think I can get these all out now. If I just put them all here. What is this bit? When it comes to this, oh, this is going to be a pain to fit in shop post editing. So then, like this. Yes. And this goes here like this, which should now be able to just fold in, clip into place with little to no resistance. There we go. Did you wait? You want me to do this twice? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, have I gone too excited? Oh, fudge. One, two. Oh yeah, I've done this way too many times. Oh no. I was afraid of this. See, this is what happens when I don't count, because now I have to try and get these bits out. Okay, so I guess it's not that bad. I'm just got to be careful not to destroy them. Right, yeah, okay. So this should have stopped here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, what? 1, 2, 3. Oh, all right, start again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Are there? What? I did it right, but 1, 2. I'm confused. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So there should be a third row here. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So there's going to be a third row here, which I'm going to put in thus. And there's going to be another one here, which then puts it here. And then there's, but then there needs to be another set of these. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm confused. Let's just, I'll start building this row, and then I'll look around because maybe I am being blind. And maybe it's in the second bag. Because that's it. Okay, so let's put this bit back here. One moment, let me just put this back the way it ought to be, which is like that. Okay, so that's fine. So we got one of these, and we got this, and I'm missing a bunch of these. I'm looking. There's another set of these. Oh, okay. See, that's kind of weird. I mean, I understand that they put them as separate unmanned bags, but why not clump them together into reasonable sets? I would prefer that if these were numbered alongside the number of pieces. I didn't realize that there was a second set. One could argue, Grax, you should have counted all the bags and you should have separated them out. I ain't got time for that. I just want to build. Alright, so we're back on track. And so that's all these bits for this long shaft. And I think these square bits are for the base. I'll put this over here for now. Now, let's see. Now we put all this back together. Get in. There you go. Does anyone know a good technique for getting these clips together, these two black slots to go together with these long bits? Because this is fiddly. And I suspect that's a spare, because now we got 2 long bits, like so. And this is falling apart, like so, which means I want to put this here like that. Yep. And now we press onto here. We rotate this like this. Helps if I did it on camera, because it's so long. Do this like this. Place this down here like that. And now we can place this here to add a bit of rigid structure to the Lego set. So we can put this in here. There we go. There we go. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Right. Good. 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 And then we rotate this around. And it's the same again, like this. And here we go. This is going to be a two-hander job. Look at this. Right. That's bag 1 down. Now to get bag 2. And there are multiple bag 2s. There's 1, there's 2. There's some on the floor. Double check. No, there's only two bags. All that pieces. Okay, here we go. So I don't think there's any real rhyme or reason to these bag openings, so I'm just going to open them all and lay them all out. This is going to be the shaft, like so. And this is going to be the long repetitive bit. So let's get started. Where are these? And these go here. One, 2, 3, 4. Right, so I want you to do 1 row at a time, which makes sense for the sake of simplicity. And the pattern is 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, all the way to 2. Okay, so let's get to it. 4 Midgard. Okay, so that's one. And then rotate this around this side, I guess. So that one, yes. Then this one. Okay, is this saying... Okay. Yeah, I think this is saying just to go all the way around and do... Yeah, okay. Go around and do it all. Okay, so I wonder if I could make this easier if I just do these silver bits first and then just populate the brown bits at a later point. That way I don't have to think about counting the number of browns bits and silver bits. I say silver, it's grey. Okay. Dropped it. Here it is. I think that's the last of these silver bits. So let's just plow on the brown bits. I must say that as far as repetitive bits, repetitive pieces go, this is very quick and simple. Yes, it's the same thing over and over again, but I've done a lot more fiddly, repetitive stuff. This is nothing compared to the fiddliness of the Sonic the Hedgehog set because of their little squares. And the Lego Bowser set that I did is just quite technically tricky to do in certain parts. But the Sonic set for sure is like the most small fiddly bit compared to this. And the good thing about this set is it's big and chunky and you get a real sense of speed when putting this together. When you're just repeatedly just slapping on the brown bits and the grey bits. And it doesn't feel like a chore. And it doesn't feel like it's taking forever. So, and it looks like I already used up a good chunk of the second bags the bags of number 2. So yeah, this is good. I'm just not even positioning these in order. I'm just randomly shoving them in. And 2 and 1. And there we go. It's the hammer handle, which it's now covered in my greasy handprints. That's interesting. There's a little gap here. Don't know if you can see it, but it kind of makes the handle feel less secure. Like if I could just twist it the wrong way, it just feels like it was a snap. I don't know how you would overcome this problem with in terms of Lego. It's solid because of this center bit is solid, but these little gaps feels a bit odd. But good. What does that mean? Oh, I just jumped ahead. Okay, so now this is the head right here. Mjolnir's head. Let's go on to this bit. So we got a bit of this. Okay, so they want me to put this in like, oh, put the hole in these bits here. Clever, clever. And then you get one of these to give it some strength and rigidness. And we do it again. We do that 4 times. Where is it? Where's that little one piece? Ah, here it is. There we go. And then these go one here, one here, one here, one here. what's here? 8 of them, which go. Nope, it's not these ones. It's these ones. Because we wanted to go like that. Yes. 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 And we want that to go around all the sides. Okay. So that's one. I'm going to do that 2 times. Wait, is that right? No, it's not right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we got 2, and I suspect that's a spare. And then how does this connect into here? It looks like like that. And then does it go? I think it clips into this bit here as it slots together like so. Because of that, yes, because of that gap. So there's that one there, and then we get this one, number 2, right here. And that's it. Oh, tell you what, this is starting to get some weight to it now. That's bag 2 done. Let's get some bags number 3. So that's 1. And that's 2. Okay. Now, let me check. I'm just going to check something. Pardon to all the headphone wearers, headphone listeners. Cover your ears for a second. Oh. Let me double check. Just as I thought. There's no brick separating tool. And this isn't like with the Lego Tiger where I can't actually see the brick separator. There is no brick separator. So do they really think that this set would be so simple that they wouldn't need a brick separator? Interesting. Anyway, let's just push this aside. Should have thought about this better with camera angles, but there you go. Hopefully that's in shot. Okay. Now I'm doing something I wouldn't normally do, is trying to find the pieces and putting them aside before assembling, because this is taking up a lot of space. It's getting a bit hard to see, but that's everything there. Okay, so then this goes here. And this is just reinforcing, I believe, the Lego pieces. This is reinforcing the structure of the hammer's head. Make sure that's good and tight. Okay. And then same again. There's the 4th piece. Okay. go. I'll lock everything into place. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at that. It's Infinity Fist. So I need 2 of these. And then this. Oops. Like that. And like that. Keep that there. And then we need where is it? These 2 bits to lock into place. Big chunky boys. One. I need a second one of these. Oh no, hang on, this isn't right. It's more in the center, isn't it? I think. Yeah, these are more in the center rather than on the edge. Like this. And I'll just quickly correct this one. Yep. And then back to this, it goes. Here. Yes, here we go. So they line up. Like that. Oops, one. Two, and they line up here and here. And then bum bum. Okay, so there goes 1, 2, 3, a 4, and Okay. So this looks like roughly the size of it so far, and there's going to be another bit that sticks out here and here. Good sizable jobber. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yep. Structural strengthening here, and also, I believe, I believe this is also the compartment where the goodies are going to be stored. More on that later. Mm-hmm. And like that. A little bit of fiddliness on here. One here. That. And then we need this bit here, like this. Across it. There you go. And then we need a long, this one? Yes. Let's go here. And 10 of these. Oops. There you go. That should be more in shots. And this goes. Let's try up here first. Then go with this. And then, yeah, I guess it's like this. Not quite. Ow. Ow. Alright, so this goes here because we need a gap. This goes here. This goes across here. There we go. Got it. Alright, maybe this isn't the entrance to the fun bit. It must be the other side. We'll get to that. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves, Grax. Okay, is this one? It's just nice to hold. It's nice to hold it like that. That's not supposed to be there. Now, you may have noticed that I haven't been talking very much during this build once again. And once again, I find myself really enjoying building the set. And much like the tiger was before, this is a really simple build, and it gets me in a nice relaxing state. And yes, much like the tiger before, I did make quite a critical error. Well, actually, maybe not this time around. Last time was a critical error, which meant I had to deconstruct and reconstruct one of the legs, but then I got used to it. This time around, it was just a problem with the shaft construction bits. But now that the shaft is done, I can't immediately see this set becoming more complicated. And yeah, this has just been really nice to put together. It's big, chunky, pretty simple to put together. So that's why I'm just kind of relaxing as I'm building. And much like the tiger, this is a much welcomed, simple, chunky build compared to something like the Bowser Castle, which was, the end product is really nice, but the journey to get to the end of the Bowser Castle was very stressful. Okay, so that's that, and then we stick this one here, and don't get me wrong, it's still early days. There's still a chance for me to mess up in a colossal way, to the point where I hate this set. And if that happens, I might just hate all Lego, and I'll just go on a Lego bender destroying spree and destroy all Lego out there. Every single one. Even your Lego kit. I will go out and destroy it. So let's hope this doesn't get too complicated of a set, huh? For your Lego's sake. But no, seriously, this is turning out to be quite a nice, relaxing experience. And I guess that poses an interesting question about how complicated do you want your Lego set to be? Some people might find this set a bit boring because it's relatively simple and chunky, but I'm enjoying the simplicity of putting it together. And be quiet. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. And I can imagine some people wanting more of a challenge who are more expert in building Lego and want something to really stimulate their brain. So does that mean that there are I wonder how do the makers of Lego decide what set is complicated, what set is simple, and all this kind of stuff? I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I'm going to do that bit there, which is here and here. Also, something else has come to my mind about this set is it doesn't feel exhausting. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't feel exhausting to build at all. Unlike the Bowser set, which is mentally draining, this is being not draining at all. I'm fresh, I'm alert, and I'm enjoying putting this together. So ultimately, what I'm trying to say is building it is good and is a nice set so far. And that's me hitting the microphone. I do apologize. Okay. Does it balance? No, it does not. It's because it's not quite finished yet. I'll just put you there like that for now. I'm going to build this bit, this ringy bit. Oops, nope. Let's see, so then I guess, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to film this, but it's something like this. And rotate around. Like this. Oh, they don't connect together, it's just these bits that connect. Does that make it stand better? Still no. Oh, okay, I think I see what this is. Let's see if I can get this in the shot better. I don't know if you can see this bit here. I wonder if this is for connecting to the base. You just connect it with these Lego connection bits. We'll see. No. All you gotta do is slap this here like that. And that's it. Now, it stands. Good. And now on to building the Infinity Gauntlet and its display piece. All right, so let's just see how quickly we can plow through this. Okay, so here's the cosmic cube right there. Cosmic cube, and here it is. Tray, little fluff, a little flame. Oops. Little flame in here like that. Pretty okay. Yep. And then you get these two little bits, like so. I guess it's like this. Is it like? There we go. And there, and now we get the Infinity Gauntlet. Let's see if I can remember these bad boys. And if I get this wrong, I'll put the correct text underneath. So orange is the, and we're going with the Marvel Cinematic Universe version. So this is the orange, which is the oh flip. You're all screaming at me now, aren't you? Don't remember. Dang it. Okay, let's do the green one. I remember this because it's from Doctor Strange. So the green one, it is from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's the Time Stone. Put this Time Stone in here. The yellow one is the Mind Stone. The blue one is the Power Stone. Power Stone? Yeah, I think the blue one is the Power Stone. The red one's the Reality Stone. No, the purple one's the power stone. The blue one's the time stone. The space stone. And the orange one is the reality stone. Okay, let's try that again. Marvel Cinematic Universe stones. Must embarrass myself a little bit further. Let's just put this in. Let's correct this quickly before I make a big fool. Okay, Marvel Cinematic Universe. Time. Mind. Green for time. Yellow for mind. Red for reality. Purple for power. Blue for space. And the orange one is... Hang on. Oh, this is embarrassing. I'm wasting so much time. Time, mind, power, space, reality. Soul! That's it. Soul stone. That's it. I remember now. Orange is soul. Right. How many of those did I get right? Leave your... And how badly did I mess that up? Please leave a comment in the comment section down below and tell me how much I don't know the Marvel Cinematic Universe at all, despite getting a fair few of their Lego merchandise. That was torturous. Good. So, bag on to bag number 4. This one there. This one there. Oh, there must be a better way. There must be a better way to store all these large chunky bits. And I also need this rubber bit as well. Okay, so put it over there. I'll put these little bits up here. Let's hope for the best. Let's see. So we need this. That's probably close enough. In fact, let's put the book over here. This doesn't help you, the viewers, but it helps me. Is this right? Yeah, that looks right. And then I stick this here. I guess that's right. I guess that all lines up. That's fine. Yeah, good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, yep, good. Yeah, that's it. Yes. Oops. Okay, so we got that. And then these bad boys. Oh, have I? I think I have. Yes, I have. Because that's supposed to be like this. Ow. Fiddlesticks. One moment, please. There we go. Back on track. That's one. Need to build a second one. Just a quick drink. Nope, that's not quite right. Ow, ow, ow. In fact, because I know how this is going to go, I'm just going to slightly ignore the instructions and just build it all in one go. That's how cocky I am. Good, 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 good. Nice and solid. Got 2 bits. And now where do these go here? I think there's no real okay, let's see if it just fits into place nicely. There we go. So it slots into here and fiddlesticks. A bit at the bottom fell off, but that's okay. I can put this back. Like so. Okay. I think it just goes in like this. So these cream bits should go in these cream bits. No. Okay. No. Okay, so that's one. So I had to roll and rock it to make it slide into place. So I'll do that again. You won't be able to see it, but maybe I can do it from this angle. So it's kind of like roll and rock it until it slots into place. Actually, no, hang on. No. You can see this bit here. Okay, so we should be able to just slot it here like this. Okay, so that's in. That's flat. That little angle bit, it's like that. Put that in there, and it's all in. Look, it's taking shape. This is really heavy. You wouldn't think it's a heavy little thing when it's all scattered into pieces inside the box, but holding this in your hand, two-handed, it's heavy. I just hit the lights and hopefully the camera's fine. But we're not done yet. We've still got these bits here, which go. Wow. And now we need to do. Oh, I'm gonna put you here. Okay, so let's do the belt bit. So we got this, and we got. So it looks like the same. Slot it down here. Slot this one top here. And then I guess it goes like this, like that. Okay, and then we got to put this on top here. So now there's a little hole to slot this bit into here, and it locks into place, and that's it. The little very right, so that's not great, but that's fine because I was going to say this is very useless for holding your hammer. You wouldn't thread, you barely thread your thumb in there, which is not accurate to the real Mjolnir, but that's okay because the rest of it pretty chunky. Right, with that done, we're on to the 5th and final bag of the set, which contains the mighty Thor. It also contains this little sign right here. Yeah. Thought I heard something. I think that's my cat. Hang on, I'll be right back. What? What do you want, Pum Pum? I can hear him going meow, meow. You're on the wall. You want a petting? Sorry about that. That was my cat going meow, meow, meow. And we're back. The disturbance is now finished. And as I was saying, here's a nice little sign to tell everyone what you have. But we also need these bits as well, which these bits are for the base. Okay, so let's build Thor, Odin's son. Okay, so that's the body, that's the wig. Got that. Let's get the cape on, which is a very basic cloth. And then we need a head. So we've got two choices. We have either lightning bolt eyes Thor or the ladies man smirk Thor. And I think I would go with the ladies man smirk Thor. Yeah, because he's pretty smooth. He's got golden locks of hair. Chris Hemsworth dyed his eyebrows blonde for one of the movies, which I recently learned, because I didn't notice at the time, but now I watch all the other Thor movies, you can't help but see he dyed his eyebrows blonde, and there were rumors that they were going to digitally recolor Chris Hemsworth's eyebrows in the old Thor movies, but we'll see if that actually happens. And this is it. No Thor right here. Yeah, it's all right. Basic stuff. Very basic hammer. And now we're building the base. In fact, Chris, you can just hang out with a hammer for hang out with a glove for a second. Just make sure that nobody takes the Infinity Stones. Whoa! Midgard, Asgard, and all the 9 realms. That's exactly how he sounds. Thank you, Chris. So, yes, all right. Speaking of Thor movie, I managed to go and watch the Thor Love and Thunder movie. I managed to watch it, and I was really looking forward to watching it. And now I have watched it, how do I feel about it? It's a good movie. It is a good movie. It's really entertaining. There are bits I really like. I like the entertaining bits of Thor about being not serious dude bro. There are good points of that. Natalie Portman as the mighty Thor, really good. I was surprised by how good she was, and then she got really buff, for the part, which surprised me. She looks good for that. And there was bits that made me laugh, very humorous. The action scenes were good. I like how Russell Crowe as Zeus just did nothing about his physique, and he was just a fat Greek character instead of being really buff compared to all the other characters. That was really nice. And Gore the God Butcher, Christian Bale, he did a pretty good job at being Gore the God Butcher with what he was given. So yeah, all in all, it was good, but it wasn't great. And I'm not going to lie, as entertained as I was left somewhat disappointed. And I think my complaints about the movie are the same as a lot of other people's complaints, which include it didn't take itself seriously enough. Now, I know that the Thor movies from Ragnarok to this one, they're all labeling themselves as comedies, and because that's what the crowd likes, it worked better than compared to the first Thor movie and the second Thor movie, Dark World, I think it was. And Thor Ragnarok, it worked really well. But this one, I just wanted it to be taken a bit more seriously, because it was just jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes, and it's like, all right, I'm bored of your jokes now. Take it a bit seriously. Get good action and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, it wore a little thin. So I wish it just took itself a bit seriously, especially with the God Butcher was a really amazing villain in the Marvel comics, and it just was kind of wasted. It was all like wasted potential. That was one of them. So I wish it just took itself a bit more seriously. And the second thing, which some people might find controversial, they needed more time. This movie was 1 hour and 50 minutes long, and they packed in a lot of story into that time, and the consequence of that is the story was all rushed. There's the whole movie of Thor Love and Thunder is based upon two main storylines in the comic books, which is where Jane Foster becomes Thor, and where Thor has to take on Gore the God Butcher. The two separate storylines, really good storylines. They would have been brilliant if they converted it into a movie. It makes for a good movie material, but they just needed more time. So what I would propose, and this would never happen, but if I was making the movie, I would propose that we turn it into a mini-series or a 4-parter, or it just needed more time than 1 hour and 50 minutes, because it ends up being rushed and each bit is just very quickly run through, and it's just, they could have been a great story, and in the end it just turned out being, it's all right. And I also had a feeling that it wasn't set for me. I feel like I wasn't the target audience for this movie. I feel like it's for the casual goer wanting a nice, good, fun time. And they will get a nice time. It is a good follow-up to Thor Ragnarok. And I like Ragnarok because it was a fun movie. It was unexpected. But because of the attachments I've had with the comic book and the source story that they came from, I felt like it was a missed opportunity. So to sum it up, it needed to be more serious, and it needed to be longer, or had more time to tell the story, which is a shame because I was really looking forward to it. But it is a good movie. It is actually entertaining, and there are funny bits, which makes it a little bit a shame to say this, because I can easily say, yes, would I recommend you go watch it? Yes, I would recommend you go watch it, especially if you wanted to keep up with the list of Marvel movies. Would I tell you to go to the cinema? No. You don't need to go to the cinema to watch this movie. You can wait for this to come out on Disney Plus, and you can watch it on your nice big TV, or even a little TV, or whatever TV you have. You can even watch this on your tablet or your mobile phone when it comes out on Disney Plus, and you'll get your value. You get your money's worth. So yeah, that sums it up. It's a rental. Just wish it could have been more, I just wish it could have been more. But enough about that. I guess the question is, where do they go from here? What's the next movie to come out? And I actually don't know off the top of my head. The only thing I can think of is the TV series She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, which I'm still looking forward to. And at the time of this recording, it still is due to come out next month. And I still got hopes for that, but we'll see. We shall see. Okay. Is that one done? Yes, that one's done. Oh, this last bit, this base is pretty fiddly. More fiddly than I was expecting. It's like lots of bits to keep a track on, but I think I've got the general gist of it. Okay, and then this goes here. I like these bits. They all cut into the relevant shapes, so you can easily slot it into place without having to think too much about it. What are these? There it is. These little fiddly bits. I think this goes here. Yes, yes. Okay, getting close to the end. Which is good because it's good that it's getting close to the end, because unfortunately I might run out of memory card space again. I hope not. this attach? Oh, cool. It just slots into place like it's purpose built. Good, good, good. And this one and this one. Oh my god, this base is turning out to be more fiddly than the entire hammer itself. In fact, you can go over here. Oops. Oops. Wow. Still going. This and this and this like that. And then I'm just going to keep going. Like we're almost there. We're almost there. So. Just like that. Yes, here we go. Yes, and yes, like that. This is the bit that's mentally draining. Right here. This goes like that. What bit's this? Right, and this kind of goes like this, I guess. Or is it more like... Oh, there's a bit that's come off. What's this bit from? Alright, so then there's that, and then this should go here, like that. Right. And then that definitely goes across like... This doesn't look right. And it's what is wrong. Okay, so the bits that's wrong, it's this. Needs to stick out a bit further. Right, what can I do? Can I just take this off? And then can I take these off? No, I'm gonna rebuild it. Gonna rebuild it gently like that. There you go. That probably looks a bit more like it, because then this would go. Or maybe not. Yeah, alright. So can I take this bottom bit off? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, here we go. That dug into my skin. Now what did I destroy? I think it was then this right angle bit. Yes. And then this goes here. This goes here. Yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. There you go, that's looking a bit more like it. Yes, here we go. And then we get this back in. Yes, there we go. Now we then going back to this bit, we should be able to attach it here more accurately, like that. I guess. Then how do we attach it to here? I guess it's with a hope and a prayer, it falls apart. There's no earthly way I know where this bit goes. Oh wait, yes I do. It goes here. Good. And then there. 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 Oh, this base has foiled me. So that goes there like that. So that's correct, I guess. And then what's this supposed to attach to? I guess this is supposed to attach to here. I'm not convinced that this is and convinced. So I'm sure it's that. And then I'm sure it's this. Oh, hang on. What's this bit? Right, yes, okay. So that's that bit. Oh, and now it magically fits together. Okay. All right. So we then do this and this. And I think this is the last stretch. Which goes like this. I'm sure this is not in place there like that. Okay, good. And then a bunch of gubbins. Here. Here. And here. Like that. And the last bit, which is this and this, which allows us to go and do the sign, which is this and this, and then you put this about here-ish, I think, which then goes down to here to produce the mighty Mjolnir. And I believe that's it. You can then... Oh, I've just knocked everything. I think that's... Where did... I think that's it. Stop the clock. Yeah. Okay. A couple of spare bits here. This is not going to work as a camera angle, but we'll do our best. So right now, it's very loosely on the base, like so, which I suppose, I'm just knocking everything. Sorry about the noise. All right, there's that, and then there's these. So the base itself is kind of flimsy, but fine. It serves the purpose, I guess. The real meat and potatoes is this really heavy looking Mjolnir, which can be held with two hands or one hand, not with this strap thing. And we got ourselves a little minifigure, which represents the chamber, I believe, where Thor keeps his stuff. I'm not quite sure about that. It's been a while since I last watched all these movies back to back. Yeah, so it looks pretty good. So, before we go on, I want to compare this with another hammer. Here's my Mjolnir. My Mjolnir here joined me at the London Marathon all those years ago. Let's compare it. So this one is much more detailed with this lovely dry brushing. You can't see that, but it's made in China. And the handle's longer on this one than it is on this one. I think the head is narrower but longer compared to this one, which is short and fatter. And this is very heavy compared to this one. I thought that was mildly interesting. Also worth noting, this strap is so much longer, which is good for, you know, putting on your wrist. And this is not. This is useless. This little thing is useless. But now I'm going to line them up as best as I can for the final shot. One moment, please. And this is the best I'm going to get with the final shot. With the entire set. So here it is, Mjolnir, the base, and the Thor little figure, and these little bits and pieces. Oh no, that was a good build. The base is a bit of a fiddly letdown, but the rest of it is a nice, big, chunky build, which I did enjoy putting together in a nice, relaxing kind of way. I can't stress this enough. This is really heavy. This is a really heavy build. And if you were to hit somebody with this, whilst I don't... Oh no, it's coming off. Darn it. Okay, let's just see if I can put this back. Oh, there you go. So, what was I saying? Whilst I don't think this would kill them, I don't think this would do major damage. Well, it depends if you hit them on the head. But it will certainly be enough of a distraction for you to hit them whilst you run and call the police. Although hitting someone with this will probably fall apart. And I'm sure I don't need to say this, but I'll say it anyway. Please don't hit anyone with this hammer. It is not a weapon. It is a toy. It is a display piece. One thing I will say about this is it's very plain. It's very simple. There's no detail to it compared to something like this, where it has nice little details around the edges. Surely they could have done something. Put a sticker here and here, I don't know. The other thing is, it's actually hollowish inside. Surely you could have, I don't know, put something inside there, or inside there. I don't know. Looks like I spoke too soon. Grax in the editing room here. And after I finished recording this video, I took a look at the box, and it actually shows you how to put the Infinity Gauntlet and Thor minifigure inside the hammer. So I decided to give it a quick go. I took out the side of the hammer panels, and you can see me here fitting in the Infinity Gauntlet inside the hammer, and yeah, it fits in with no problems whatsoever. Clicks into place, put the panels back on, and it's inside the hammer. And you could do the same thing with the Thor minifigure. You can turn it to the other side and hide Thor inside the hammer. And I did this, and I thought, oh, this is cool, but why would you do this? Why would you hide your minifigures inside the hammer? Transportation reasons, I guess. But really, you want to have the Infinity Gauntlet and the Thor minifigure alongside the big hammer. Weird. Also, maybe we could have done like a paint job. But these are just minor gripes. I think this is a really nice, good, solid build. I've enjoyed this. And it makes me want to see if I can enhance this in some way. I'm sure there must be some customizations going on out there in the Lego modding community, which allows you to build different kind of things. Maybe they've made something more interesting. I will investigate, and if there's anything of worth, I will be telling you guys on this channel. This thing retails at £105, and that's at a regular retail price. You might be able to find it a bit cheaper. At the time of this recording, I've seen it as cheap as 95, maybe 90 quid. Would I recommend this at that price? That's not that easy. I think it's relatively simple for that kind of money. If you can get it cheaper, sub £100, yes. Sub £90, yes. If you can get something else alongside that price, yes, definitely. I think it's worth having, and I look forward to displaying this on my grown-up mantelpiece, my grown-up bookshelf. And I look forward to seeing if there's anything else I can do to make this look fancier. Would I recommend this? Yes, for the right price. And that brings me to the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching it all the way to the end. I hope you found this enjoyable, entertaining, maybe a little bit informative. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching again, and I will see you next time.